What's up, faders? It's your boy Johnny here, and before we start the show, I would like to say that Got Faded Japan is changing. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not changing, our theme, two dudes, booze, Japan to the news. We know you love the news, and we're going to continue with that, of course. However, we want to do something different from time to time. And basically what we want to do is we want to interview cool people who are doing awesome things here in Japan. So if you or anybody you know is doing something really awesome in Japan, and maybe that's a hobby or a job, or you're starting a company or whatever, contact Got Faded Japan at Instagram. Go to our Instagram and just send us a message, and we love to have you on the show because there's nothing more awesome than hanging out with cool people who are doing awesome things here in Japan. So yes, definitely contact us, and we'll definitely see you soon. All right, without further ado, enjoy the show.
Got Faded Japan!
Telling me on business, I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase, yeah, all I got's some whiskey, open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet so to the floor, and we're messing on and go, yeah, I've been in before, I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands, I'm all about my business.
What's up, faders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. However, this is an early morning podcast, so basically, we're drinking coffee. But it's very strong coffee.
Early Sunday morning as well.
I know.
Dedicated.
It is Sunday morning. Oh my God. I may be a little drunk from last night, actually. I had an event, and wow, that was fun. Oh my gosh. I partied with Romanians.
Whoa.
Yeah,
fun.
a heavy metal Romanian band called Ruined. Absolutely fantastic. But these guys were like kind of like the heavy metal. It's like, it sounded like Slayer,
Okay.
but their voices were like kind of like Morbid Angel. Like, it sounded like Cookie Monster, So imagine Cookie Monster singing for Slayer.
Okay. This is an interesting image.
It's actually really great.
Yeah. It sounds amazing.
Oh man, faders. And this is episode number 783. And what we're going to do in this episode is basically we're interviewing people that are doing cool stuff. No, cool people doing awesome stuff in Japan. That's the new tag. That's what we're doing. And today we have Adam Benedicto. I said your last name correct, right? Benedicto. Okay, I got to double check.
Benedicts.
Oh. Is it Spanish? Really?
Yeah, so my dad's from Valencia in Spain.
No kidding. That's why you're so artistic. Yeah, it's in your blood, man.
It should be, yeah. He's also kind of an artist as well, so pretty low key, but he does painting and stuff, so.
Very well, yeah, painting is art. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Oh man. So okay, faders, Adam is a very, very talented guy. This gentleman right here, he's a photographer, he's a DJ, he's a DJ event organizer, he's a photography collective organizer, he's got his own printing company. He's doing so many amazing things here in Japan, and I'm so happy that he's on the show. I've known this guy for years, and for years I've been trying to get him on Got Faded Japan, and finally this is happening on a Sunday morning. That's how busy this guy is.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, dude. Oh my gosh, it's great to have you
each
here.
other for so long as well. We got a history.
Gosh.
Throughout the years, isn't it?
Wait, has it been 10 years?
It must be 10 plus. Yeah.
10 plus years?
Plus. I remember, I think one of the, did we meet like R Lounge? It was either R Lounge or Unit, like back in the day. I think maybe Unit when you were doing one of your live paintings. Well, I'd probably seen you, but maybe we didn't talk at first because, like, there's a cool artist doing his.
Oh,
I don't want to interrupt. It's like, I don't know. You had like the spotlight, you had the dark lights on you.
The black lights, yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
With
Yeah.
my sister. I think my sister was out here at that time. So
Are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah, a long time
Wow.
ago, long time ago.
Wait, so your sister was living here
Yeah.
before you?
No, no,
Well,
no.
you guys came out here together?
I came out here first and she visited and she was like blown away with Tokyo, as
Oh my
like so many
God.
people are. Yeah, she moved out a few years later. So
Oh my God, that's
yeah,
old Tokyo when Tokyo is really cool.
exactly. Yeah, that's before like
That's before all the tourists came in.
yeah, before like the post-COVID, I don't know,
Oh,
downward,
dude,
downward
before
spiral.
COVID, Tokyo was so awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Oh,
quite,
the
it was
good
like
old
a little
days.
secret, right?
Mm, mm. Oh, the 90s Tokyo was a different country.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
was
heard.
completely off the rails.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I heard.
oh my God, dude. Yeah, I came here in the 90s. My first time when I first
Okay,
came to
okay.
Japan was 1998. And when I came
Okay.
here,
Hmm.
Tokyo was, I mean, dude, Shibuya was dangerous. I mean,
Mm.
there's like motorcycle gangs, the Bosazukas and the Yankees and the Yamambas and stuff. Sent a
Right.
guy. I was here with my friends and stuff. You know, my friends were Japanese,
Mm.
and they're like, "Listen, you got to be really careful in the street." I'm like,
Mm.
"Man, don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah,
from the
the
D."
D, yeah,
And
yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
"No, no, no, no. Seriously, you don't know."
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was crazy, man. There's like, I saw this girl. I don't know what happened to her, but she was like screaming, and she was running down Sentai in her underwear. And I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my God, we should do something." And my friend's like,
Back
"Just
off.
don't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
anything.
no,
She's
no.
fine." I'm like, "I don't think she's fine." Like, I mean, Tokyo was different back then. Yeah. Now Tokyo is like a pussycat city. I mean, you could walk around with $1 million in your hand and everyone's just gonna be like, "Yeah, good for you."
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Mm.
And yeah, it's changed since I've been out here.
Mm.
2005 is very different. Like the
Oh,
whole
you've been
vibe.
since 2005.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I'm kind of a veteran. I don't know, when
You
did you
are a
move
veteran.
out? When did you move out, like permanently or?
Technically, I started paying taxes in 2002. So I say
Okay. Yeah,
2002.
you're the OG. You're the OG. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't give me any street cred or anything. I say that to people and they're like, "Oh, why?" And I'm like, "Well, what?" Why not? I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so enough about me. Let's talk about you. So Adam, I have to say, throughout my years,
Mm,
I've met many, many photographers.
mm,
I went to the Academy of Art University,
mm.
and yeah, I was a photography major there. And yeah, throughout my life, I've known tons of photographers, and I have to say, out of all the photographers I've ever met, you are definitely in the top three of my favorite.
Damn.
Dude, your
That's
street photography, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass or anything, dude. I'm completely serious. I really, really love your street photography. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get into these places at the right moment, at the right time to capture the right like image. But
mm, mm,
the stuff that you capture is absolutely magical. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You're like the Batman of photography in Tokyo because like during the day you do like business stuff, and then at night, you know, you're like fighting like crime or something with your camera. You know, you're like that one guy Ouija. You know, that photographer. You
yeah.
know, Ouija.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar.
So yeah, it's just I love your stuff. So I really want to hear your story. So how did you fall in love with the camera?
Totally. Well, I really appreciate that. That's very humbling to hear.
Speaking
Like,
from the heart, man.
yeah, that's lovely to hear. How did I get into photography? It's so long ago, I don't really remember, to be honest with you, because
Mm,
I was a kid basically.
cool.
So my dad was yeah, I guess he's kind of like a frustrated artist. You know, he was doing photography and
Hmm.
videography,
Hmm.
like probably this is like back in the 80s. Just amateur, you know, just filming his family and whatever. And
Hmm.
I've always had cameras around me, so yeah, it was just natural for me to pick it up. And he was very encouraging, gave me equipment to use. And yeah, I think probably yeah, around 10, 12 years old, I probably started messing about with photography. I was into nature and wildlife because I grew up in a city and I wanted a bit of an escape. So when
Hmm.
I went away on holiday, I would
I think you
shoot.
have to get closer to the mic. Sorry to interrupt
Totally.
you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So
Or
when
louder.
yeah, I'll get a little bit louder. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Beef it up.
I'm loud, so you gotta,
Yeah. Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
get up there.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so yeah, just basically I started shooting nature and wildlife stuff when
Mhm.
I was on my holidays, and trying to make a beautiful image, trying to find something that I always have an idea to hang a picture on a wall. That's
Mhm.
my kind of my goal in photography. So it's not necessarily documentary or always following like a long-term project or something. It's more like decorative, I
Mhm.
suppose. Yeah, so that's where it kind of began for me. And I had a break after my teens, and I got back into like digital photography maybe 15 years ago. But
Wow.
I went through it all. Like I was doing film, and I had like a dark room as well in my
Mhm.
bedroom. So Yeah, I've been through like all the processes and seen all the changes in photography over the years, but I think I take it more like on an artistic side. So gear doesn't really matter so much to me. It's just like trying to create something cool, as a very, in a nutshell.
That's awesome. So did you start off with film, like 35 millimeter?
Yeah. It was film. Yeah. Back in the day. So I still got negatives and it was slide film in particular that
Wow, you did
really,
slides.
that was the one that was like really popping.
Hmm.
And you used to have a little viewer, like a
Hmm.
box that you
Hmm.
would put the slides in and put it up to your eye. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that or you're familiar with how that system works?
I was a photography major for 2 years.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
definitely.
I
Yeah.
remember slides. It was like
Yeah.
it was all at that time it was all like black. I did black and white and stuff. And
Okay.
we developed it
Yeah.
ourselves. So whatever we had
Nice.
like the
Yeah.
dark room or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
But that's
So
what.
but I was not that good. So I switched to advertising. Look at
Okay.
me now.
Yeah, but it was a slide film that really caught my attention because
Uh-huh.
it's almost like a digital image now, because the way that you look at it in the box, it's backlit. So
Hmm.
you look through it and then you just transport it into this other world of color and light and
Hmm.
it takes you, it hit me very emotionally. So that was what really got me started.
Very cool, very cool.
Mm.
So you got started in London? Was it London?
Yeah, that's
Very
right. Yeah,
cool.
in London.
In London, when you were doing photography there, were you doing street photography? You
I
said
didn't really,
nature,
yeah,
but
I didn't really know what street photography was probably until I'd say 15 years ago, like 20 years ago. Like I started shooting again in
hmm
Japan, like digital stuff.
hmm
And like I was talking to a friend and he was like, "Oh, I'm into photography too." I was like, "Okay, what sort of stuff do you do?" And he's like, "Street photography." I was like, it threw me. Street photography,
hmm
okay. So you're walking in the street, like what do you take a photo of? I wasn't really familiar with the art of photography at that time. And he was like, yeah, just go out in the street and just shoot whatever's of interest. And yeah, I was very confused.
hmm
And then I slowly started to learn a little bit about different artists and Henri Cartier-Bresson and yeah, some of the masters of it. And yeah, I gradually progressed into it because with nature photography, I don't know if you're aware, but or you can imagine trying to make an interesting image of natural history, like of a bird or
hmm
animal or a landscape. There's so much planning and there's so much time to
hmm
get the one image. Like people can wait 3 months, 6 months research to get one image
Are you
that's working.
serious?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
insane. A year, and that's like also of being out in
Hmm.
that spot
Hmm.
and waiting for the right lighting, the right timing, the animal, the bird to do something. So it was like, yo, this is a big investment in time. I mean, like, who's got that kind of dedication? Only the lucky few. So I
Hmm.
was like, yo, why don't I just take my camera outside my front door? I live in Shinjuku,
Hmm.
let's see
Hmm.
what I can do. It's
Hmm.
much more immediate and easy to find. So yeah, I was in the right city for it as well. I mean,
Shinjuku?
yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
A
It's
lot of stuff
crazy.
happens in
There's a lot
Shinjuku.
of stuff to take photos of.
Hmm.
So yeah, I was very blessed in that term that I wasn't, living in Ibaraki or somewhere. I was like,
Oh,
not much to find out in the streets. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Mm,
Wow,
mm.
wow, fantastic. So now you're doing digital. Like, are you using like a Nikon or a Canon? What kind of camera are you using? And
Yeah,
when
it's a
you do
good
go out in the
question.
streets, what kind of like lenses are you using, or how many do you carry?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I
Let's get
mean,
technical.
I know, like this is the first thing, like
Now we're getting
let's get
nerdy.
into the gear. Yeah, everyone will know about the gear, and I'm a crazy gearhead as well. But I've had to back off like in recent years. So like in terms of what I use everything. So
Hmm.
I've used Nikon, Canon, Leica, Sony, Fuji, Lumix, the
Wow.
whole lot. I go through all of it, because that's part of the fun, right? The
Hmm.
gear, the technology, the new
Hmm.
camera, the cool bit of something that you think might help you to make an image. And I think like to a certain extent it does,
Hmm.
but yeah, it's all about really practicing and learning the
Hmm.
skill rather than gear. But that my favorite cameras that I use will be the Sony. I use
Hmm.
the Sony's like 50 millimeter. I like a 50 and an 85.
Hmm.
So like sort of semi telephoto.
Hmm.
I find that that's easy for me to compose and make an image that has impact
Hmm.
because you can cut out all the crap that you don't need around the periphery. You kind of zoomed in to a moment or to a scene that you see. So I call like the 85 my cheat lens.
85. Okay, cool. It's like a
Yeah, yeah.
50 millimeter. That's like basically the standard like lens,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's like this, that what they say is the standard vision of view. If you're like really looking at something,
Yeah, it's
and
like
then if you're like
walking
like
like
checking out the
this.
yeah, yeah, like oh look at that, and you look in on something that will be a 50. But then like if you're just walking around the streets, like a 35, I feel like it's a little bit more gives you a context of what you're seeing,
Hmm.
like the background as well. But yeah, I struggle a little bit with that. I'm trying to get into the 35 and 28, like a little bit more wider view to give the audience a sense of setting and a sense of scenery as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, so far, yeah, 50 and 85, that's the weapon of choice.
Really cool. Do you ever mess with a fisheye lens?
You know what? I was just talking about that yesterday. I
Were
was
you?
talking to yeah, to a good friend about she was saying that she's got the Instax 360, Insta 360,
Hmm.
the video camera. And she was like, oh, it's got two like fisheye, like two 6 millimeters back to back. And she was walking around.
Yeah, that's
And,
for
like,
video,
the
right?
videography. Yeah, yeah. And then I was,
For YouTube.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think she was doing something like that. And then I
Gonna
was
go viral, bitches.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's cool for events though. I want to. She's going to bring it to the event. So
Oh
I'm
my!
not really
You better
familiar.
tell everybody at the event, and we're going to talk about the event because, like,
Okay, okay.
dude. All right, so here's a little inside baseball. So I organize events, as we all know, and stuff. And yeah, usually when I organize my events, I'll have like a camera streaming, so like all the bands are performing and stuff. They
Okay.
can send the link to their friends and
Yeah, yeah.
family overseas or whatever.
Sounds good.
And some people don't realize that I've got a live camera right here, right? And so like there'll be people that'll be right next to the camera saying things that they should not be saying. Like, oh my gosh, like I mean, yeah. Like
Whoops.
some people, I mean, if you listen carefully, I think some people might get a divorce eventually. You know, it's just like, oh my God, did that guy really say that? Should I edit this?
Don't do that now.
Yeah, so yeah, you better tell everybody that there's a
Okay.
live camera, you
Okay.
know?
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if she's going to live stream it, but maybe just little snippets, like hopefully.
Really?
On your advice, yeah, I'll adjust.
Yeah, just tell everybody like
I'll adjust.
that camera's live. Yeah, so oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, we were talking about that, and then I was like, yeah, I would like to get one, but you know what? I don't even have a fisheye lens for my camera, so maybe I should start there first.
You've never had a fisheye lens?
Never had a fisheye lens.
Wow.
Yeah, because of the price, I think was a bit prohibitive, and yeah, I've got like a Fujifilm now, so the lenses are slightly cheaper than Sony's, and I know of a good like Fuji fisheye that I'm going to try out because
Really?
that's some fun perspective. You know, it's nice to bend the perspective sometimes, and
Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah, see what I can do with it.
How much of your photography is influenced by Photoshop?
I would say the editing process, yeah, over the years has been like super important. And I think that is something, it's a really good question actually, because I was basically shooting while I was DJing, like for the past say 7, 8 years. And then I would never connect with my images. And I didn't really know why. I was just like, I'm just doing that as a hobby, you know, I'm just gonna go out and see what I can find. And didn't really get into it. And then one thing or another happened, and I moved away a little bit from DJing. I got into the editing of my photos, and then once I started to understand Photoshop more and how to like bring out the look and the style that I liked, suddenly I realized I had this archive of like 6, 7 years of photos that I really loved, and yeah, because I shoot in RAW.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you shoot RAW, it's a very flat image. There's not really much color, or you have to put a lot of your own vibe onto the image in Photoshop to make it look like something, you know. And because I lean more on the artistic side, I need to do a little bit more to bring out the colors and stuff that I want to use. So I'd say like it's not important, but it's also like to make the final print, it's kind of vital. It's like your eye, first of all, when you're out shooting, that's the most important thing. You know, you can't make an image without having
need your eye.
Yeah, you need a good eye, or both of them. But then, like, yeah, when you come back to connect to the photo and give it a vibe, you have to know the basics of Photoshop. I use Lightroom. Yeah, so
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
yeah.
Like, Okay, when I paint, I always listen to music
Okay.
because I
Okay.
music influences my artwork. It
Mm,
influences the colors that I use and how I use them. Like for example, if you look here,
mm.
like when I made these paintings, like
Yeah.
I mean, I was listening obviously to drum and bass, and I'm
Boom.
bouncing around and
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
music influences the artwork,
Mm,
and
mm,
I
mm.
firmly believe that music always
Yeah.
influences, or even silence, the lack of music influences artwork and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
when you're on the streets, do you listen to music? And if so, what kind of music do you listen to?
That's a really good question as well. But I feel like music will take me away from the moment. So I want to be really, it's a bit of a, yeah, it's a bit of a cliche, but I want to be in the moment as much as I can.
Cool.
Like looking around, trying to work out where the action is. So if I had headphones on, it would be harder for me. I know that some photographers do that. They like
Yeah.
totally shut off and they're in their own world.
Mhm.
But I do the opposite. It's almost like I'm in a flow state when I'm really doing the shit that I like.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't listen to music, and even like recently, yeah, like, even though like being a DJ, yeah, music's been a massive part of my life. The silence, man, fuck, I'm into the silence when I'm
Sound of
editing.
silence. Cool.
Yeah, sound of silence, bro. Yeah, but I mean, like I went through, like long the COVID shit. So
Mm.
when I had that long COVID, I couldn't listen. Like, I physically couldn't listen to music. It would fuck me up. It would hurt me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, no, no. Seriously, like it fuck up my concentration. I even tried to DJ one time and my head was hurting.
Are
My
you
head was hurting.
serious?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, yeah, the music thing, yeah, I've kind of backed off. But like now that I'm kind of almost healed, I'm slowly getting back into listening to tunes and
Yeah, I
stuff.
didn't want to
But
bring up the long COVID thing, so I
yeah,
didn't know if you
yeah.
wanted to talk
No,
about
it's all
that.
good. Yeah, it's all part of
Who's
like,
got long
I
COVID?
got long COVID. Part
Oh
of,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I remember I remember when you said something online that you had long COVID,
yeah,
and I was like, "Holy shit, Adam!" And I
yeah.
called you up and stuff, and
Yeah, that's
we
right.
did a video, and
Yeah.
I looked at you and I was like, "Oh my God, dude, this guy looks like he has AIDS." Oh
I
my
was
God,
busted.
you
I
look
was busted.
really bad, dude.
Yeah,
I
is it?
felt
Yeah.
really terrible. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, dude,"
Yeah.
because I think at that time I just had COVID too,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I think I had it. I think twice at that point. I've had it like
Yeah.
5 times.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah, but
Don't have it now, do you?
God, I know, no, no. I'm hungover
You're
though.
hungover, huh?
It's not
That's what
contagious.
it is. Yeah, that's what it
Could you
is.
imagine if being hungover, if a hangover was contagious? Oh my God, dude, stay away from Johnny. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but you're pretty much all recovered because you look really healthy now. I mean, you
Yeah, I'm
look
feeling a
healthier
lot
than
better.
me.
I'm feeling a lot better, man. Yeah, well, that's that is yeah, it's like 3 years, man. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long, long COVID. It was a
Oh,
proper one that smashed me. But what's the word? Every cloud has a silver lining. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got back into photography.
hmm.
And I wouldn't have started exhibiting. I mean, that's really what led me, to start exhibiting and to link up with you for Tokyo Art Tank.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm pretty grateful for my journey.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Hey,
You got to
COVID.
embrace
Here's
it.
to you.
You got to embrace these things, man. Yeah,
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely,
I felt
man.
it. I
Life's
felt
a
it.
journey.
Totally,
Oh man.
totally.
So okay, from here now, where you mentioned Tokyo Art Tank, so let's start
Yeah,
talking about like
absolutely.
exhibiting and stuff.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, Tokyo streets.
Tokyo Street.
All right, walk us through Tokyo streets.
Okay.
Get it? Walk us through Tokyo streets.
I got
Get
yeah, yeah. Very nice, very
Okay, yeah,
nice.
I've
Look
got
at
my
you.
moments.
Look at you.
Not many, but I got a few.
Well, Tokyo Street's like it all really came about through my first exhibition that I
Hmm.
did probably 3.5 years ago.
Mm.
Yeah, I did a show like in a local cafe, and I didn't know any photographers, any street photographers, like any. I had never really had any contact with photographers. I was doing everything on my own. Yeah, I got a gig like in a local cafe gallery, and I didn't really know what I'd taken on.
Hmm.
It was like, yeah, you can do a show here, and I was like, oh, how big is the space? Like 3 floors.
Hmm.
Okay. So how many photos? 35 photos. That's my
There you
first gig. Yeah, so
10
35
per
pieces.
floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
that's
per
all right.
floor.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a lot to manage. And then I just met a bunch of people.
Hmm.
And I think at that time, I just done that first show. Either I'd hit you up or you were like, hey, I saw you did a show, Adam. You want to be part of like Tokyo Art Tank?
Hmm. Hmm.
And found the venue like through you, yeah, Gallery Conceal, and saw what you were doing, and I was just like, hey, I just met a whole bunch of people. Let me see if I might be able to do a little show in Gallery Conceal, and that was really where it was all born. That's where it all started. Like the right timing, the right place. I just made some good connections, and yeah, started like a group exhibition, really. Without really knowing like anything about what it means to put on a show, or how to organize like big shows.
Wait a second, that's not true,
Well,
because you were organizing DJ events
Okay.
way before that,
Okay,
like the drum and
yes,
bass event.
right.
I've been organizing like music events since I was pretty much in high school, dominantly in college, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is,
You would have done.
no. I just did it. So, but the thing is, it's just
Exactly.
like, no.
That's the-
But no. But the thing is, it's just like, when it comes to like DJ events and then music events, like rock and roll events, and then art events, the whole concept, strategy, promotion, all of that is slightly different, but foundationally it's the same. You get a
True.
venue, you get
Yeah.
people, you do promotion.
Yeah,
You got to make sure that the vibe is correct. You got to make
Yeah.
sure you got the right DJs with the right bands and the right
Yeah.
order, the right artists, and
Yeah.
so on. So it's basically just making sure everything is smooth and works together well and stuff. So, since you did that with DJing, by the way, he was organizing events at Ruby Room.
Ruby Room,
Yeah,
yeah,
what's the
for a
name of
while.
the event? It was
I was doing day one.
Day One.
Day
That's
one
it.
drum and
That's
bass event, and then we did Spectrum at
Mm-hmm.
Ensofu.
Oh,
Ensofu.
Ensofu.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God.
That place.
That is
crazy.
classic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomboy.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's
All those great clubs that are gone now. Milk was like the best club that none of you guys know about. Oh my God.
Wow.
It was first a punk rock club in
Okay.
like the 80s.
Yeah.
And then in the 90s, it was a hip hop club. And then in the late 90s, it just turned to like house and techno and so on. Yeah.
Crazy.
Do you know where
I'm not familiar with it. No.
Milk was like the best?
Yeah,
It was
okay,
the best.
okay.
Okay. In Ebisu, do you know where What the Dickens is?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
What the Dickens in that building in the basement.
Whoa.
All right. It's not a basement. It's like a basement. All right. So you go down.
Space, man. What is it about Tokyo? I know space.
It's crazy. You go down
Keep on going.
four floors, and then there's this huge nightclub, right? And I was so terrified because I was like, if there's an earthquake, oh my God, we are so screwed, because we'd have to run up 4 floors just to get to the ground floor, right? And the place was huge, and it was so dirty and creepy, and it was like they had all these balconies and stuff. It was like the most craziest nightclub, dude, because it was like,
I love them.
it didn't make any sense. Like the bar's up here on this second level thing, and then the stage is on this third level thing over here, and you got to walk down these stairs, and you got to climb up this ladder just to get to this dance floor. It was like it didn't make any sense, but it was so awesome.
Yeah,
It was so cool. That's what made it so cool. They had lights that were just in random areas or whatever, and you're like, why is that light going over there? Shouldn't it be on the stage? And then you ask somebody, and they're like, used to. And you're like, all right, cool, all right. Guy just told me to shut the F up.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Places like that though. Like Unit kind of had that vibe for me the first time I went there.
Oh, the one in Shinjuku unit?
No, Unit.
Oh, unit. Oh, yeah, in Daikanyama.
Daikanyama.
Oh, I was thinking liquid room. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. You couldn't find a bar. You couldn't find the toilets.
Oh, yeah,
You sure I've been here like one time, but I couldn't ever find that room again.
They got secret rooms.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
they do. Yeah,
have you
yeah.
been to the VIP rooms in the back?
Well, there you go. No, I haven't been to the VIP rooms. I never had.
It didn't make any sense
never had
either.
that.
It's like you go down this hallway, which leads to this room that has a door that goes to another hallway that has stairs, and then there's a VIP room. Like, why is it over there for? What? No.
No,
Yeah.
no view of the dance
I
floor.
think the architects were drunk. We need more hallways. Yeah, unit's crazy, man, because I used to paint there, like once a month.
Exactly.
And I'd always get the VIP pass and stuff. So, I would just hang out in the back with all the, what's called the DJs and stuff, And it was weird because you get lost. You're like, are they in this room? Are they in this room? Are they outside? Whatever, So, yeah. I mean, that's how I became friends with Goldie.
That's
I
right.
was like in this
That's right.
VIP room just hanging out with him, drinking beers and stuff. And, you just being Goldie and stuff.
Man,
Yeah.
Those
That guy
days.
got so much energy.
those days.
That guy's like,
He is
mate, oh my God. And he grabs you. He's got these hands. He grabs your shoulders and stuff. I'm like, Goldie's grabbing me.
Wow.
His teeth really are gold.
The living legend.
Oh my God.
What an inspiration.
Oh geez. So why are we talking about? Oh yeah. So we're talking about, all right. So you had like your first event, and then your first event was at a cafe, and then from there you
we went
working at
straight into Conceal.
straight into Conceal.
Just did one room, like with 7 people. No, it was 10 people. And then I was like, look, I got to do the Tokyo Art Tank takeover. Let me see if I get more people. And it just kept on growing. Next one was 2. And then it was like the third one. Yeah, we're going to take over the whole place.
Yo, what's up, Faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, Vaders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltinc.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20, but if you buy 2, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltink.com. Proper.
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
But now you're getting so big where you're not doing Conceal anymore. You're actually doing this new venue, which kind of opened up, 6 months ago? Was it the VPN or something?
WPU.
WP. What does that stand for? Like World Peace University?
Don't laugh. You can't laugh. When I tell you, you can't laugh.
Oh, no.
Please don't, please. Because
it's in Shinjuku. Anything goes.
Wonder powered you.
Wonder powered you.
Wonder powered you.
Wait, is it powered like past tense?
I think they're trying to go for like, you are wonderful, you are a creative individual, because they have these messages up around in the toilets and in different places. And it's going for a creative vibe. Do you know the Ace Hotel? Are you familiar with Ace Hotel?
No.
That's a chain, well, not a chain, but like they are very creative, very upmarket hipster hotels.
No, that's cool.
That really like embrace the arts and have like crazy artwork and very like the design is very futuristic.
Wait, is it a hostel? So there's a lot of hostels like that in Tokyo.
This no, but it's a big hotel.
hotel.
Yeah, it's an actual hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, that is embracing the arts basically and trying to support local artists. So yeah, that's what their concept is. Yeah, like wonder powered you. You are wonderful. You are yourself. Well, good enough.
Positive. It's
You're good
positive.
enough.
I'm down with the
Yeah,
positive.
that's good. Yeah, you did enough.
good.
So that's.
I did. I
fantastic.
smiled.
Yeah,
It was a
It's
warm
cool.
smile. It was an approving smile.
Yeah,
But
definitely. So,
WPU, it's WPU, right?
WPU. Yeah.
All right, got it.
Wonder
So,
powered you.
so yeah, no, don't say that. I don't want to think of it like that. Then I will laugh. I'm like, oh no, oh no.
It's amazing.
But no, but this venue is absolutely fantastic. The
Yeah.
location is amazing. The
great.
staff are great. The
Yeah.
drinks that they have there are really amazing. It's a craft beer place.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's got like this Brooklyn kind of warehouse vibe to it.
does.
Huge windows, like very industrial looking. And it's a big space.
It's a very big
noticeable
space.
So yeah, this one I'm taking on quite a lot. This photography, art, and music.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the artists coming down. Johnny's blessing us with
I'm showing some art.
speakers. Yeah. Got 4 nights of DJ. Yeah, and some it's going to be a new event in a new space and great energy, like really interesting people taking
Very
part.
cool, very cool.
Yeah.
I really like the space a lot, and a lot of people are like organizing events.
Yeah.
Not art events really per se. It's more like
Yeah.
music events that have a
Exactly.
little art or something.
Yeah.
But you're doing kind of like the opposite. You're focusing on art with music and stuff.
I am,
And I
yeah.
really like that approach. And
Appreciate it.
I really think that these events are going to be really successful. I mean, God, like I said, the location is just perfect. It's
know,
like
it's
it's
like-
like 3 minutes
Yeah.
from Shinjuku Station.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
a big
close
deal.
by. Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I mean, it's part of a hotel too, so you've got like
Totally.
all like the tourists and stuff.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming in and stuff.
The
And
tourists are very cool. There's a very young atmosphere there. The team is very young there as well. So they're able to kind of provide that energy. You know, they've got the vision for it as well. Like I said, look, we need spotlights. Don't have enough spotlights. They were like, oh, well, this is an event space. And I'm like, yeah, if I'm showing artwork, we need to have it well lit. They're like, okay, we can make budget available for that. So
Really? So they're doing
putting
that?
it- yeah, they're putting.
Wow,
they're-
that's cool.
They're putting it on properly. Yeah.
excellent.
Bleh.
Oh, very, very cool.
Yeah.
Does it cost anything to enter your exhibition?
No. I always try and do
I
it
know
free.
the answer, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
I'm not stupid. So,
Oh,
so it's completely free for anybody to
Free.
come in and check out and stuff like
yeah,
that.
totally. Like,
Very
and,
cool.
To be honest, it should be ticketed. Like a lot of the DJs that play there, you'd go and pay 1,000, 2,000 yen to go and see them play. But this is just like for the community, basically. And that's what it's kind of grown into, the whole Tokyo Streets thing. It's like a community of sort of like-minded creative individuals.
Very cool.
Every time we do the show in Gallery Conceal in Shibuya, the Saturday and Sundays, they're packed, just like your events. We're able to draw like a really great crowd of creatives.
It's sometimes
Tokyo.
it's too crowded. I get nervous.
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
is there too many people at this exhibition?
Yeah. Why did I ticket this event? Because
Uh-huh.
we're paying to see this.
Well, actually, I'm going to start charging.
You are?
Yeah,
fair
but
play,
no.
man. Fair
Oh my God, we're live. So, okay, I'm not charging for people to come in and see the artwork and stuff, but on one day I'm going to have an art battle.
Wow.
So I'm going to do the art battle thing and stuff,
Nice.
but I can't call it art battle because I talked to the art battle guys and they're like, it's trademarked. So I got a new name for it that I kind of got a couple of ideas for names and stuff, but but I'm going to have an art battle.
Wow.
And for that, I'm
Yeah.
going to charge people to come in and stuff. So
I think that, we're very hesitant as organizers to try and, put a price on things. I mean, I hate it, especially because
Yeah.
it's connected to art.
Yeah.
But also, you got to look around and see what other people are doing, and if it has value, then it's got value, and people are willing to kind of to
That's true. That's true.
support,
But the thing is, the whole like, and I was talking to Ponzi about this. You know Ponzi, right?
Yeah, of course.
I was talking to Ponzi about this, and he's actually working with some like really really famous galleries now, right?
Yeah.
And like
Amazing.
we're just talking about like the price of art and the price to exhibit and this and that and stuff. And he's like, man, it's a business. The foundation of it is a business. You start off with like passion and art and stuff like that, and you got to keep that. You got to keep that fire in your heart and stuff. Because if you don't, the business takes over and it just becomes a bottom line and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. And I was like, oh my God, you're right and stuff. Because I was thinking about like finance, because it does cost money to rent these places out. It does cost money. It costs a lot of money to advertise, to get posters and flyers and the meta and this and that and websites. And then on top of that, the art battle and stuff. That's going to be really expensive because the thing is, I want to have I want to have prizes. You know, like the people that win, I want to have them win like Gomayen or something like $500 or something. So I want like something like that. So how do I get that? You know, I gotta charge at the door and stuff, and then I gotta make the audience kind of participate in it. So I got some ideas, but anyway,
You've always got ideas. It's always so inspiring being around this guy.
No, stop it. No, you're flattering me. You're flattering me. But no, I should be flattering you.
Did you say art battle? It's a photography battle. Okay.
Photography.
Anything else?
You could do that. I mean, wait. Let's talk about your show though. You're gonna have like a walkabout, like a photography walkabout.
Yeah, we did a photo walk. What
is that? Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's just basically a preset route around a very interesting area in Shinjuku that is photogenic, and it's an opportunity for people to come along that have an interest in photography, or even just like an interest in art as well. We have artists come along that want to see how photographers work on the street.
So you should charge for that.
We do.
You do?
We did. But we didn't at the beginning.
Yeah.
And we were getting 50 people come to it. And then like some of the more, seasoned photographers, they were like, you can't be walking along the street with 50 photographers doing this at a subject or at a restaurant. You're going to get shut down. The police are going to get called. Restaurant owners don't like it. Like, 50 people with a camera, in the street, just randomly, it was getting a bit out of hand. So through popularity, we took it at the event. It's like we do it for a very reasonable price, like 2,000 yen for a couple of hours.
Reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
Oh my God. If you break that down, that's like 300 yen an hour.
Yeah.
Cheaper than a cup of coffee.
1,000 yen now.
Yeah, well, it's still cheaper than a cup of coffee in Ginza. Have you been to Ginza recently? The prices are through the roof.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. So it's a lot of fun to see, like how the photographer sees. What does the photographer do to make that image? Because we all can look at beautiful images, but then when sometimes you go out, you're like, well, how do I do that? I've got a camera. That's the weird thing about photography. It's so immediate, right? You've got the camera, you can take a photo like this, but doesn't really look like the ones that you see in the galleries or whatever. So that's what we're trying to do, is just make it a little bit more accessible. And
let's do the microphone.
Sorry. Yeah. All good. Sorry. Yeah, just make it more accessible and make it and also like a social event. A lot of times people come down for the photo walk. They've got really amazing work. I'm like, have you ever exhibited before? Maybe you want to take part in a show. So that's also like a great way to network and get to know other creatives and photographers.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think you're doing something really important. I think this is really, really important. And when you exhibit your work at Tokyo Art Tank, I noticed that a lot of photographers come in and see your artwork and stuff. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I didn't know there was such a powerful photography community here in Tokyo, It
is massive.
Yeah.
When you start to think about it, it totally makes sense. Canon, Nikon, Fujifilm, all of these great camera companies, originated in Tokyo, and it is a mecca for not only the gear, but Tokyo is like a playground, for street photography, because it's so visually, complex and appealing. So it's got something for everyone, like the night scenes, the neon lights, the daytime, the history of the older shops, like nostalgic Tokyo, Showa era. There's just so much going on, right?
Are you translating?
Thank you very much. You find.
It's okay. We're live.
Yeah. It's fine.
But let's talk a little bit more on street photography. Now, all right. So my podcast, we jump all over the place.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool, man.
We're gonna turn the record back. All right.
Yeah. Rewind.
So when you do street photography, when you go out in the streets, when do you like to go on? Are you more of like a daytime person, a nighttime person, or are you always on?
I think night really appeals to me just because of the lights and the colors.
Yeah.
I'm a bit like a moth. I'm attracted to that kind of that scenery. But like I've always got a camera on me. I've got my camera today. Wherever I go, I never know. You never know where you're going to see something interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to also push myself to shoot more in the daytime.
Cool.
So I'm trying to transition a little bit. But the night scenes in Tokyo is just it's intense. It's crazy. So that's where I'm really drawn to. I guess it's for like part of the DJing thing as well.
Yeah.
You know, always out at night,
I got home at 4 this morning.
4 in the morning, you know, like
Yeah, my gosh. That is really cool. Yeah, I guess night is pretty exciting. Which part of Tokyo is your favorite area? Are you more of a Shinjuku person because you used to live there, or do you prefer Shibuya, or do you get down to like the kind of underground secret parts of like Ikebukuro or Ueno or something?
yeah, all of the above.
All the above?
All of the above. I mean, but I think my work is kind of more subject driven. So the location could be anywhere. If I've got a cool subject and I've got something that's happening within like an 85 millimeter, which is quite a tight angle, I can make an image from that. So location isn't so important. But like living in Shinjuku, it's challenging because there's just so much to see there.
Yeah.
It's challenging for me to like push myself to go further to the more unknown spots.
Or to even edit your
spots.
stuff. Like, I mean, you take like maybe like you go on Shinjuku, let's say on a Saturday night, and you take like maybe, I don't know how many photos to say, a few hundred. How do you edit that down to like the one photo that you needed or something?
Yes, that's a really good question. I've probably got so many great photos that's just sitting on my hard drive, and I've got so many nights that I haven't even looked at and haven't even edited. So that's also like a really important part of photography. It's like, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the final image? Are you doing it because you like to go out and just be out and about in the streets? Because, you know, like photography taking me to so many places, it's pushed me into so many places that I would never normally have gone. Just out of curiosity and like, oh, I want to make an image here. I want to see what this area is like, what the vibe is. Can I make something around here? So to find the good images, I think like you always know in one night if you've got something. So there'll probably be, if you're lucky, one or two that you think there might be something there, and those will be the first ones that I start to edit. So I always know, but going through 1,000 images from one night, you know, that's a lot. I
can't imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
it's crazy.
I got a question. Like when you go out, or when street photographers go out, do they already have a concept of a project in mind? They're like, okay, I want to shoot this, and then they look for it. Or is it just random, or they shoot like many, many things, and then they look at like, let's say 1,000 photos, and they're like, oh my gosh, I think I just told a story by this one, this one, this one, this one. How does that generally work in general? Generally work in general. Oh my God, I'm so stupid.
Generally speaking.
Generally, how does that work? Generally.
I can't speak for everyone.
I'm the general.
In general?
Who's the general? Excuse me, more coffee. Saito-san. My intern took the day off.
This is a very big mug, though. I mean, this is doing me well.
Oh my
gosh, I'm still good. For me, what was the question again, sir?
Generally, I think we're still drunk. Okay, so.
Oh, the concept.
Yeah, do you have a concept in mind?
Yeah.
Or after you take a bunch of photographs, do you kind of come up or generate a concept after that? Or.
Yeah, I think you have things that you gravitate towards, things that you're looking for. Some people do work to specific projects, so they might just go out and have this one project in mind. They want to do like a cinematic close-ups, like details of people. So they're looking for, you know, these very small moments that have a certain atmosphere. Like for me, I have a certain style and thing that I look for, and I will follow that. And then I try to let the moments just come to me. And then like over a period of time, I'll look back on what I've got and I'll see if I can make something from that. See if my work is gravitating towards like a cinematic look, or like I want to do a documentary kind of specific thing on like facades of old Tokyo restaurants or something like that. So yeah, I try not to to limit myself by having like a specific idea, because then I feel like I might miss other things. If
Wow,
that makes
okay, got
sense.
it.
Yeah,
No,
so I
it
try and
does
get
make sense,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I try and get everything. But I know, people do work towards like specific things. I'm not like doing that at the moment, but I think in the future I'll try and narrow things down for like a book or for like a zine. Actually, talking about that.
Yeah, I was going to get into that.
Yeah, I've got something for you. This is a specific. Yeah, it looks a little bit premeditated. It's not. I wanted to give it to you anyway.
Oh my God.
It's my zine, and this was a specific project. Halloween in 2023.
Oh my goodness. That was a great year for me.
That was a good year, yeah. That was an
Oh my
interesting
God.
year for Halloween. So that was like a specific project. I had an idea in my head. I want to go and shoot flash photography at night in Shibuya. And where's the most perfect place to do it? It's going to be Halloween, where kind of anything goes in Shibuya.
That is true. These are beautiful. Oh my
Okay.
God. I
Appreciate it.
love photo books.
So
and art
that's
books.
slow shutter and yeah, the colors, the vibrancy, the energy.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Ooh,
Fantastic. This is marvelous. This is so great. Dude, thank you so
you're
much.
definitely very, very welcome to
This is so cool.
that.
Now, I wanted to talk to you about your printing company.
Yeah.
I want to kind of wrap up with that and stuff.
Yeah,
So
totally.
let's get into
Appreciate
it.
it, man.
Okay, like you have a printing company that is
do.
booming here in Tokyo.
It is, it is.
Not only Tokyo, but Japan. And yeah, tell us about your printing company.
Totally. So I've had a professional grade printer for the past. Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, I love that one.
I thought you might. For the past like 15 years. So I've been printing my own work. I was really frustrated with taking my images to printers and for the printers to basically fuck them up.
Oh my God. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All this money, all this time, and then this is what I get in return. The colors are wrong. I don't like the crop. Everything is wrong. So I needed to take control of that, and having my own printers one way to do it personally. And then when I started doing the shows, I noticed I can help people out by doing the printing for them as well. So people would see my prints. They're like, "Whoa, where'd you go to get this?" And it was like, actually, I'm doing it. So if you're interested, hit me up, and I can work together on you with you. I've got it's a professional quality printer, a whole range of papers to choose from.
It is absolutely spectacular. Would this be considered a zine? Or a book?
Man, I call them zines, but yeah, people are like, "This is a photo book." What do you?
Yeah, it is a photo book. Yeah, I love zines
book.
though.
Yeah.
Good. Oh God. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. The quality is amazing. The binding is spectacular. This is super professional.
Yeah, so we send this off to the professional printers for this one. So my print company does the one-off bespoke images for galleries and like for personal portfolios. And yeah, I work together with my wife. She's a graphic designer, and so she can visualize and kind of put the zines together. So that's another company that we do. We do the editorial.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
So
we're making zines for people.
So, all right. So photographers, artists, anybody that wants to make a book, wants to have prints, wants to have a portfolio that looks absolutely spectacular, you can do that for them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
100%. How can they find you?
High quality level. I think Instagram is probably like my most reachable way.
Down in the show notes. But what is your Instagram tag?
So I'm Bennett. I go by Benedan __. Also, I've got Tokyo Streets website. So that's tokyo-streets.com.
Very cool.
And that's got like all the information of upcoming events, photo walks, workshops.
Down in the show notes.
Yeah, there's plenty going on. Awesome. We've got the worldwide show as well.
Fantastic.
We've got a show in Hamburg coming up, and also
wait. You're doing shows in Hamburg and in Mexico? You're flying out there?
I'm not able to be put there in person, but I've got like curators that I'm working together with that are taking care.
Absolutely
of that.
fantastic.
So,
That's great.
It's booming. It's really booming.
Really cool. Wow.
Great to see.
Wow.
And I've got to give it up to you for helping me out and putting me on for, Tokyo Art Tank.
No.
And an amazing mentor. To see how that you put that Tokyo Art Tank together, it gave me a lot of inspiration and vision about what is possible to do in Tokyo. And so I have to give it up.
Well, thank you
I
very
always
much.
do, if anyone asks.
But thank you. But that's one of the things that I love about Tokyo Art Tank. It's not just getting a bunch of artists together and stuff and having an art exhibition, but it's about like having artists come together and grow together. Because I mean,
Totally.
it's so cool that I've seen like last night Dan and another, what is his name? Dan and
Peter. Was it Peter?
it wasn't Peter.
Oh, he was organizing one of the events, I think.
Was he organizing?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, maybe it was Peter, but yeah, it's just like I know a couple of like the artists that I've booked.
Yeah.
They met at Tokyo Art Tank, and then now they're organizing their events and stuff, and they're pushing their artwork and stuff like that, and projects are coming together and stuff, and like filmmakers are actually meeting models and actresses and lighting people and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like the thing that I've created has been like a hub that's generated like a lot of creativity and a lot of really, really exciting things in Japan and stuff. And it's cool to see that grow.
Definitely. We're like catalysts.
Yeah.
Definitely you are.
The same thing with you though. I mean, like when you have your exhibitions and stuff, the Tokyo streets, you said you have 50 photographers walking down a street. Dude, I'm sure like all these people are meeting each other for like the first time and stuff. Maybe they're coming up with projects, and maybe they're making books together and stuff, and I think that's really, really important, for humanity, for us to come together and do something special and creative, because it pushes all of us forward, you know?
We forget about that when we're doing it. When we're in the middle of doing it, it's like, I'm trying to do this next show. I've got this next idea.
Oh, you're thinking about the budget and the taxes. Like, oh God, I got to call my accountant tomorrow. Oh God.
But then when you really think about it, it's like like really a famous photographer said to me, Adam, you're providing opportunities, and we need people like you to give us this space to breathe and give us this kind of like this target to go towards. I've got a show coming up, and I've got this motivation. I've got to produce work for it. So I'm very humbled to be in that position, and it's a beautiful thing to see the community growing through the opportunities that we're able to provide.
Yeah. That is definitely true.
Beautiful thing.
Wow. I think this is like the perfect time to finish the show.
We should. 100%. Yeah.
I still have some questions. All right, we're going to need part two, all right? Okay. You got to come back. I'll have more coffee.
Yeah.
Might upgrade to whiskey. I don't know, depending on the time. It's still a little early for booze.
It's a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Before we sign off, when is the next Tokyo Tokyo Streets?
Yeah.
I need more coffee, or I need a drink.
Tokyo drinks.
Tokyo drinks. There we go. Yeah. That's the next party. That's the after party.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so next one is it's going to be 29th of July. That runs for 6 days until August 3rd at WPU in Shinjuku. Check it out.
Nice. It'll all be down here in the show notes. So definitely check that out. And if somebody's listening to this, I mean, we get a lot of exposure, especially through the audio.
Okay.
And somebody's listening to this and they want to come to Japan and exhibit, or maybe they're just interested in like, what you call it, like maybe using your print company and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
What is the best way to get in contact with you or to become a part of the scene?
Yeah, so we've also got like the Tokyo Streets IG, which is Tokyo_Streets_24. So that's got like all the shows, data and information. People hit me up directly there.
Very cool.
I do like personal workshops as well. Like, so I do one-to-one tours around Tokyo. In fact, I do tours around Japan as well. So I go to like Fuji. I do like overnight tours to national parks.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, if anybody's interested, also hit me up on the Instagram.
Super cool. Excellent. Okay, well, that's how to do it, faders.
Awesome.
Adam, thank you so much for being on the show.
Likewise. Thank you. I'm so happy to do this.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're not drinking.
Amazing.
Next time, actually, maybe in 10 minutes. Faders, thank you very much for tuning into this very, very special episode of Got Faded Japan. Thank you so much. If you want to support the show, definitely go to Patreon. You can do that. And I highly recommend, before you support us, support this guy. Go down into the show notes and check out his events, check out everything that he's doing. If you need anything printed, heck yeah, do what I do. Get it from this guy right here. Awesome.
Appreciate it, Johnny. Thank you.
No, thank you so much, Faders. We'll catch you next time. Peace. Wouldn't that be terrible if we're not recording? And if I'm like, oh my God.
Bro, it's kind of happened
before. No, I know we're recording. I double checked. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
My Sony's got like a 30-minute limit, and I did a 1-hour podcast and I got 30 minutes of it. Like when I was filming one time, it's like,
no.
Ow.
You know, I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you about, like, you know, problems that you've had while filming and stuff. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't ask that question,
like my
you know?
camera is broken halfway through a workshop and I'm not able to show people like what I'm doing. You know, I'm like, can I borrow your camera to use to show the group like how to shoot?
Oh my God, that's embarrassing. You know, I didn't want to ask that. Yeah, I didn't want to ask that. Even though we're streaming right now, but the show's over, I'm going to edit all this out and stuff.
That's cool. No,
oh my God.
Real. That's real. Like it's always like you working with technology that can go wrong at any time. And you got to be able to overcome it, and you always do. That's what we do as like problem solvers and artists, right? We're creative. So if you can't think of your feet, you're doing the wrong thing.
God,
right?
Events, things that go wrong in the events, like the wrong person shows up, or like two people show up that don't like each other, or something like that, or you've got some rival, you got a prima donna or something like that. I didn't want to ask. I want to ask you, but I didn't want to ask you. I was like, let's just keep this cool.
Yeah,
you know.
True,
I was also going to ask you about like bad situations while taking photos on the street, like maybe you took a photo of like a hooker or something, and she pulls on a knife. She's like, hey,
not a knife.
Take my photo.
But I've been physically threatened, before.
Oh my God, yeah.
Man, crazy.
Really?
People don't, I think it's more to do with the fact that people are having a bad day and you're a catalyst to pop up their day even more.
Oh God.
On you. It's like somebody taking a photo. Like most people, you take a photo, you might be mildly annoyed. 2 seconds, 3 seconds later, that's gone. You just get on with your day. But, I think Japan were very lucky. People generally don't want the confrontation. I've heard in Europe and America in particular, things can get.
Oh, I can imagine in America.
Quickly.
Do you know who? Bob, Joe, Fred, Mark, Eddie.
Don't know who you're fucking with.
Oh no! You don't want to hear that with the camera in your hand. Like, sorry, sir, I'm pushing the delete button right here.
No, the worst one is when they do it and you're shooting film, and they're like, delete it, and you're like, yeah, but I'm shooting film, and that concept doesn't really,
Oh my God! Yeah, you can't
people.
delete it.
Like, no, delete the photo now. I said, no, I can't. I'm shooting film.
Oh my God!
What am I gonna do?
Can't you fake it? You're like, oh, okay. Click. I just deleted it. Just fake it.
My camera doesn't have a back yet. Yeah, it's done.
Click. But you just said click. No. That's how the delete thing works. You see, it's my camera special.
Delete it.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, awesome. Yeah. I can imagine. Especially in Shinjuku. It's just
you
people.
gotta watch yourself. Yeah, you gotta watch yourself sometimes.
Wow.
There's definitely those characters that you don't want to. But oftentimes, the photo that you're scared to take is the one that you should.
Oh wow.
That's the one that you really, you're getting something. You're putting yourself in a position where this is a moment that should be seen. You should. That's basically what you're trying to do with photography, right? Show somebody something they haven't seen before. And the one where you're scared is the one with a cool guy who might knock you out, but that image,
you got to do it.
Yeah,
you got to do it.
Yeah,
you're shaky, but you got to do it.
You got to have the balls sometimes. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Out, Bruce Gilden for images like that.
Bruce Gilden,
he's the Magnum photographer
in Tokyo.
No, he's based in New York. I actually came out to Tokyo recently, but he's a legend of getting those photos where you technically shouldn't, but oh my God, the amount of emotion and detail and shit. Yeah, Bruce Gilden is the.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of that in this magazine right now.
That was kind of inspired by.
It's still alive. You know what? I'm going to keep the podcast going. I'm going to finish now. Then I got to be out of here soon too.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now? Are you busy?
I'm going to go and print.
You're going to go and print?
I got a print job coming on. Yeah, I'm working.
I got to go to a party.
What's a party?
I have to. It's like one of those times.
I got to go to a party. What a hard life, Johnny.
Oh, gee.
It's
a work thing. It's like, when you're drinking with a bunch of friends and they're like, oh, my band's playing tomorrow and stuff. You got to come. And I'm like, I don't know. You got to come. You got to come. You got to support. I'm like, all right, I'll come. And then now I'm like, oh, Jesus, I said I gotta come. I gotta come.
When you get out, you'll be good.
After a drink, I'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll pick you up.
I'm not an alcoholic.
No.
All right. Now the podcast is over. Okay. All right. I asked all the questions that I really wanted to ask.
Yeah.
All right, faders. We'll catch you later. Thank you so much. Peace.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure excuse me?
We're going freaking! We
Man, I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.